And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running all. Shoots! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Described as so good and fundamental to his team, and some of the best brains in football have said that. He deserves it. He's got to be one of the most exciting players of his generation. What a talent.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Bernardo Silva did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, football is a simple game, complicated by footballers. Why doesn't he slip that to the right?
And it's McAllister. Still goalless. Zaire Emery can see things others simply cannot. Great chance!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he's been shifted off it. Now that looks a decent ball. That's been slipped through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's McAllister. Frimpong. Oh, that's delightful. Tries to pass it through. And it's O'Reilly. Referee's given a throw. Robertson. And it's Van Dijk. Xavi Alonso is the team's great visionary. And he's forced to go back. Frimpong. McAllister. Xavi Alonso. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's a quick one. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Robertson has it in a wide position. Ronaldinho. Good take, and Isaac! Haaland. Ruben Dias. It's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Haaland. That is ended up in no man's land. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Ruben Dias. Foden. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries to play it through. Foden plays. Terrific header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Haaland. McAllister. And it's McAllister. Aims beyond the defence. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Semenyo. Foden. Nouri.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Isak. Matthews Nunes. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Ruben Dias. And it's Nunez. And it's Nunez. Knocks it into space. Now it's Foden. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Point-blank header! He's done very well to get to that.
Gay clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Ruben Dias. And Gehi. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Matthews Nunes. O'Reilly. Matthews Nunes. And he's worked it through. Foden could try cutting inside here. And this is Bernardo Silva. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Robertson. Isak. And it's made its way to him. And it's McAllister. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
O'Reilly. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Foden. Now it's Haaland. Semenyo. He's on it, can he get away? Lovely pass, but... And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Zaire Emery. Now it's Isak. And it's Robertson. And it's Xabi Alonso. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Robertson. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Showing great feet there. Oh, that's fabulous. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Xabi Alonso. Number 33,
Foden,
Zaire Emery.
Mathias
Number
Nunes.
18, Ronaldinho. Number 11,
And that has left him in a heap.
Number 4,
That's an untidy
Dijk.
challenge. Free kick
coming
given.
on the field. Number 38, Kravenbach. Number 24,
Soboslai is
Szoboszlai.
being told in no
Number
uncertain
21,
terms that this will
Messi.
be his final
Number
warning.
10,
Well, I think the
Mbappe.
referee would have told him to.
He races! It's there! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Konate. Distributed tidily. And he's there to belt it away. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
He's gone for goal! And that could come back to haunt them.
McAllister really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Reinders. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nico Gonzalez. Nouri. Now O'Reilly. Semenyo. This looks promising. And it's Bernardo Silva.
That's just playing it safe and simple. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
O'Reilly does really well to win the ball there. O'Reilly. Reinders.
There will be 3 minutes
Gehi.
added time.
Nouri. Semenyo. That ball looks a good one. O'Reilly. Played into the box. A mighty effort! Denied by an instinctive save.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Reinders plays it short. Looking to go deep. Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Time and again they are repelled. And that is that. So it's a quick trip back to the drawing board, and looking at the manager's face, his plan clearly failed to materialize.